Okay, so Doom of Icewind Dale. What are we doing? Oh, we're back to the Luskan Arms, and we're supposed to be talking to people in here, I think. Or looking for people. Oh, we got a third companion. Oh, I didn't think he was actually going to join us. Guess you should see what he is exactly. So, a rogue. Nice. So, short sword +1. Dexterity, of course. Master human, sneak attack 5d6, 2 up fighting. Oh, this is going to be ugly for people, I think. Dagger 1 and short sword 1. Okay. Okay, so we're looking for somebody else in here. Pavel, we're back.
Hey there.
I can talk for a moment. What are you doing a nice one? I'm sorry, what happened here? I want a drink. Never mind.
Some other time, then.
So you're not going to tell me. So... it's in the council. You should explore Targos and look for opportunities to earn gold, improve your equipment, and find new allies. They said somebody was supposed to be here. As far as I'm obliged, trying to quest. Oh, was it the bard that was supposed to be here? Do we need the bard? Actually, if we can get a fourth member, that would be awesome. Was she here? Maybe downstairs? Or maybe hanging out with the... You'd think a bard would be hanging out here.
Do business to you.
Over 100 years old. The original owners were from the City of Sails. Lies. So this is just a cellar. Nobody appears to be down here. What's the point of this room? There's a point to closing the curtains there. Like it. Find this. I didn't find the stairs going up here, did I? Or did I? I don't remember. That's the way out. There. So, who's up here? Anyone? Books on the floor. Tyrants of Moonsea, Darkness over Daggerford, Crimson Tides of Tether. So, books to sell. Guessing that might be our room to sleep in. So who are you?
Greetings of the fair folk to you.
Zelf watches you nervously as you approach. His long fingers strum the strings of his lute. Hello, can I help you? Who are you? My name is Thalis. I hail from the elven nation of Avreska, whatever. I left my home recently to learn more of the world and improve my art, though I fear I picked up poor time to visit Icewind Dale. I'm a bard, though. I dare say not a particularly skilled one. Tell me about Avreska. The word in Elvish for fortress home. It is the home of elven culture on Faerun, at least outside of Evermeet, far out in the trackless sea. Non-elves are unwelcome in Avreska. In fact, that saddens me. It is, in fact, one of the reasons I wish to leave. You seem anxious about something. Ah, you noticed. Truth is, I have a terrible fear of speaking in public. And even conversation with a stranger unnerves me. I thought perhaps that indulging my passion for music and becoming a bard would help me conquer my fear, and yet I still only feel confident when I am singing. I'd be happy to hear you play. Bard's face blushes red, but you can see your request has pleased him. I would love to, but I still need it to practice. If all goes well, I should be ready to perform here in the Luskin Arms at any night now. Okay. We walk in the light of the Seldarine. That doesn't help me. So, a bard at least. But not the bard we're looking for. Locked. Mr. Rogue. We should probably tell him not to do that, but that's okay. The barbarian. So a locked room. There's stuff in it. Look, a sword. Bastard sword.
Well met.
New idea, though. Fang. Fang is this uniquely made bastard sword is imbued with an ever-present supply of acidic venom. While not poisonous, the venom will burn if it contacts flesh. So no magic sword, but it does 1d4 of acid damage. I don't think of anybody who uses bastard swords yet. Seriously. Okay. Not sure we want to do that, but
Well met.
okay, your tactics. We want you to be stealthy all the time. Change the distance. No, we're going to defend me. No. Good.
Well met.
Your tactics. Don't try to be no. I want you to leave any traps you see alone. Don't tell me if I fail to open a locked door or chest. Please, blah, blah, blah. His hands hurt. Joints are stiff. Hard to open locks, so best left alone to younger companions. Okay, so what's in here? Maybe a little bit sneakier about, getting stuff done. Stuff. This is what they meant by finding work to do, right? To make money. This is how you do it. Breaking and entering. Can he open it?
Taste of my wrath!
What? Oh, he was going for the trap and not the disarm, or the unlocking the door. Wait, he should have, though. The trap. And the boots that I can't identify. Okay, Mr. Clerk.
Well met.
Do his best. So, hunter's boots and hunter's armor. So the boots are good for hide +3. Yeah, I'll use those for now.
You did it wrong. This is how you do it.
1/6.
Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say. Jag.
So what do your stats look like? 18, so this actually could be better for him in the future. So same armor, but it's going to be a little bit lighter, right? It's +2. Cold resist 5. 8 is a little bit better. Oh, it's only +1. Okay, so this is something to sell. So no one else is it. I thought there was supposed to be somebody else here. I thought the what's her face? The bard was supposed to be here. Because the other bard that we were talking to is not the person, the bard they're telling us about. Nobody was hiding down here. They should have been, but well, you would think somebody would be hiding down here. It's better lit down here for some reason. Not as dark as it was last time. Okay, well. Who else is here to talk to? Oh, now we're supposed to talk to not the town hall guy. The magic guy. Right here? Is that back on the... I don't see my marker here, so I'm guessing it's the other map. Other section. Oh, now we have a thief too, so we can, open lock doors. There's no banning. That's not the guy. It's different. Ah, Icewind enchantments. Is it? Yes, please. You at work?
Can I help you?
Again, what's your problem on Targos? Actually, I'm looking for work. I heard you needed help.
Yes.
Ah, someone who has been spreading rumors. As it happens, yes, I do require some assistance. However, the job I speak of is incredibly dangerous. I plan to summon a snow weird, a mighty being of the eternal elemental planes. Why would you want to summon a snow weird? If you must know, I plan to seek information about the current crisis in Icewind Dale. Snow weirds possess vast knowledge of dire events to come. If I can divine what threatens us, I can help protect 10 towns. I'm capable of handling an elemental. You both claim for one who fled here with the other refugees, bereft of any items that might substantiate such a statement. Who are you to offer such assurance? And Argan, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. I'm Gimpy the Monk, the hero of Neverwinter. For a moment, the mage's face turns red with anger. His lips curls, and he looks like he's about to hurl an insult, but then something seems to register in his eyes. He stares at you for a long while, disbelief spreading across his face. You see his hands begin to tremble. It is you. I thought you looked familiar when you entered my shop. As with above. I was there that day, the day you stormed the tower. The mage's eyes close. He seems to be reliving painful memories. I saw Valindra fall by your hand. She has succumbed to Malgrim's mind control. She had succumbed to Malgrim's mind control magic. The Archmage Arcane used his powers to bring her back, for she remains his favorite, and he believes her to possess a great destiny. You saved the host tower, even as you slaughtered so many within. Tell me more about what you remember that day. It was a blur. The tower was in uproar. The High Captain were fighting amongst themselves, and many of the wizards had gone into hiding. Arklem Greeth had disappeared, leaving Malgrim to rule unchallenged. Thanks to you, the Archmage Arcane re-established control. I don't recall meeting you in Luskan. After Valindra attacked you, her mind encircled by Malgrim's magic, I fled. Perhaps had I stayed, Arklem would have rewarded me with the position of Overwizard. I am not a mage of trifling ability. Instead, upon my return, I was sent here in disgrace. The barbarian's yawning. You're a member of the Arcane Brotherhood. That means you're an enemy of the 10 towns.
No.
I am no one's enemy, least of all yours. I came to the host tower to further my magical studies. The plotting and scheming and plans for domination I left to my peers. This is my life now, to run a magic shop and keep an eye on events in the region. So you admit you spy for the masters in Luskan. The past is the past, so we have other things to discuss. I'm glad you think so. Please, let us speak of the Snow Weird. By summoning this being, I seek to avert the doom of Icewind Dale. Dire winter and engulfing Tourmaline, the monster attacks. The monster attacks. The masked lady of the lake. The mysterious bodies turning up in the lonely wood, they are all somehow connected. The Snow Weird can provide answers. I too seek this masked lady. I believe she stole my memory. Indeed. She must be extremely powerful to have tangled with the hero of Neverwinter and live to tell the tale. Perhaps the Snow Weird will have the answers you require. Once I've summoned the Snow Weird, you merely need to stand guard in case she attempts to escape the ritual circle. I have considerable experience summoning elementals, but weirds are said to be both powerful and mercurial. I'll do this, providing I can seek my own answers from the Snow Weird.
As it should be!
Once I'm satisfied I have learned all that I can, you may ask your own questions. There will, of course, be a monetary reward to sweeten the deal. Meet me by the summoning circle in the other room. Mr. Fancy Pants can't even bother to walk a couple of steps here. Oh, rested? I should rest. May not rest at this time. Oh, well, we got 2 stuns to do. I hadn't realized we hadn't rested in a while.
Can I help you?
In but a moment I shall summon a Snow Weird from the elemental plane of air, which such things are said to need to maintain a physical... such things are said to need a physical connection to their elemental substance. I prefer not to cover my shop in snow, so I think we can disperse with that step. You sure that's wise? I only require the snow weird's presence for but a moment. Why, it will hardly notice it has been summoned to the material plane. Besides, the summoning circle will protect us from this wrath, should it seek to do us harm. Get on with it. As you wish, we'll hold the power of the Sylvanius Crim. Quick, everybody out. Now what?
Can I help you?
She is truly magnificent. Am I supposed to talk to her?
Yes, who is it?
The tall humanoid-shaped elemental before you is composed wholly of snow. Her dazzling silver eyes are too bright to look at and narrowed in pain. She has great discomfort. Greetings, Denzian of the elemental plane of air. I am Sylvanius Crim. I have summoned you, seeking your counsel. Darkness threatens Icewind Dale. A mysterious maleficence turns the very land and its Denzians against us. Snowbeard's voice is deep and wild like a winter gale. Mortal, what have you done? You tear me from my home, from my precious pool. I cannot survive here. Send me back, I beg of you. The agony. Fear not, creature. I will return you from whence you came just as soon as you answer my question.
How dare you!
Arrogant human, I should scour the warm flesh from your bones. Very well, ask. What is the nature of the doom that threatens Icewind Dale? Answer me, and I will end your torment. The elemental's form begins to tremble. Snow pours from her. She is slowly coming apart, her body unraveling. Arctis comes. The snow weird's voice grows more desperate. The progeny of war, born in winter's womb and unloved by both. His rage is terrible. Free me. Soon. How will we stop this, Arctis? I can see you are in pain. If you just answer my question.
Please, you must help me.
The Walking Winter is the child of divine lust gone cold, and he will be sated only when your lands are as dead as his unloved heart. Only with powerful allies can you stand any chance of defeating him. Now, I have answered your question. Let me go. I cannot survive much longer. I want to ask about the masked lady, Grim. I'm almost done, I promise. Valindra's shadow mantle of the arcane brotherhood of Luskan. What can you tell me of her destiny? The elemental's voice becomes a shriek. Half of the snow weird has melted onto the floor of the shop, partly covering the summoning circle that binds her. Oops, you're in trouble. But then she takes a step towards it. Valindra will remove Neverwinter's scourge, as I am now yours. Dexterity. Quickly clear the snow away from the summoning circle. She's about to escape. Send her back. Intimidate. Release her, Crim, or the snow here will run red with your blood. Quickly clear the snow away from the summoning circle. Just in time, you manage to clear the summoning circle. The snow weird bumps against it and unleashes a cry of fury. Moments later, she bursts apart. Her existence ended in a flurry of snow. Oops. Oops.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
Listen. Bad? It's kind of bad. That did not go to plan. My apologies. All I learned is the name Arctis, the Walking Winter. Ominous, but hardly revelatory. You promised I could ask about the masked lady. I hope there's a reward for me saving your life. I'm tired of your excuses. Time to die. You promised I could ask about the masked lady. I had intended for you to. You must understand, asking the Snow Weird about the Valindra Shadow Mantle was a condition of my master's, providing the necessary components for the summoning spell. I had no choice. We simply ran out of time. Hope there's a reward. Of course. Without your help, I would have met a rather chilly end at the hands of the Weird. Here, take this gold. I hope it goes some way towards earning your forgiveness. 3,000 gold. I must begin my research into the nature of this Arctis. It is not a name I have heard before. Should you require any magical supplies, be sure to return. Discount? So that's some money. But stuff. Now where'd you go? So let's see if we can get any gear out of this now. Because that's the whole point of doing this stuff, right?
Can I help you?
Show me your stuff. Conjurer's rope doesn't help me. Wizard's rope. None of those ropes help me. Boots of avoidance. I have boots of hunter's boots. These be stealthier. It's not a big deal. It's only versus piercing. Braces armor 2, braces armor 1. That should work on me, right? Oh, we don't have a whole lot of money to play around with. Might buy boots. Sorry, books, not boots, books. Merchant will not buy stolen goods. They're not stolen. They're borrowed, like from a library. And he does buy stuff. Just want to point that out. These books are, expensive and rare. Pocket ring. Diamond. Hey, 4,500. I'll look another book. It's our key to our room. Right, I said that before, didn't I? Oh, this stuff. So, studded leather armor 1. We don't need that. Fang, bastard sword. I think I want to hold on to that for now, maybe. Okay, so what else do you have? Crappy items that we don't want. The Whispering Staff. +2. Oh, silence for 4 rounds. Skill bonus, move silently, +2. Clear thought, protection 1, silver. Ah, the bag of holding. It's only 2,800. Should buy that. And down to 1,900 gold now. So braces armor, that's 3,600. This one is 800. So we can buy this for now. AC21. Okay. Anything else interesting?
Can I help you?
Show me, well, more work for us. He yawns a lot. To rest too. We do have a place to sleep in, right? Let's go on the wrong side for the door, or the going upstairs is over the left-hand side of the lower left-hand corner. So which one is our room? I don't think it matters. We need to rest. Is that what we're doing? Rested for 8 hours. Okay. Convincing the Paris Council. You should explore Targos and look for opportunities to earn gold, improve your equipment, and find new allies. Lord Targos. That's where we are, isn't it? Where else am I supposed to go look for work, though? Does he have any jobs that he knows of?
Hey there.
Talk for a moment. Of course, I remember when we first met. What are you doing in Icewind Dale? Some sure what happened to your brother. I want a drink. Doesn't help me.
Some other time.
Doesn't help. Need work. Coming from these guys. Targosian. Merchant. Do you have any jobs?
Hello there.
Come get your fruit, the fish. Whatever.
Hello.
How's business? Honestly, it's not so good. My dyes are expensive and difficult to obtain at the best of times. With Gettys prowling the wilderness, talk of blue-skinned shamans attacking Tourmaline, and Lonelywood suffering under some unnatural malaise, it is certainly not the best of times. Show me your stuff. Got dyes. Cloth and stuff, and more cloth. Okay, not what we're looking for. We're not really into crafting at the moment.
No business to you.
Can I interest you in crafting supplies? I have it all. Ingots, blank scrolls, all kinds of fun stuff. Where do you get your stuff? Usually I wouldn't reveal my suppliers to customers, but since we're under lockdown, I have no idea when trade might resume. I suppose it can't hurt to reveal a few of my sources. The dwarven clans in the valley at the foot of Kelvin's cairn supply most of the more metal I have for sale. I purchase the more organic matter from hunters and the occasional barbarian trader. Parchment, glass, and the like I buy in quantity from caravans visiting from the south. With Targos under lockdown, the unreasonable cold weather, and the reports of yetis and other beasts encroaching into 10 towns, I fear I won't receive another shipment for many months. If you have any crafting materials to sell, I'd be happy to give you a fair price. See what you have. Black scroll. Stuff. It's almost tempting to get into crafting, but what's a monk going to do with crafting? Butcher, fish merchant.
Hey there.
Any adventures in dueldom lately? I don't understand what you mean. The poor strangers that have been washing up in Lonelywood. I can't say I know much about that. Never set eyes on this masked lady of the lake. I prayed to Umberlee. I never do. Fish.
Wait, what can I get you?
You there, feast your eyes upon these cuts of meat, the finest you'll see outside of Bryn Shander. But will I? Actually, we don't have a bag of holding for sale here anymore. These are the Monopani. What did he do again? I don't remember. Oh, he's the ranger. It's a door. To it. No? Let's see. So he won't unlock stuff that I tell him to unlock. It probably can't be locked. Or unlocked. That's usually what that means, right? So foggy. What you guys doing?
Greetings.
We should let the invasion of Tourmaline spoke of something called the Walking Winter. That's nice. The dwarf has some work for us.
Now there is how to do it. That's the way.
We already talked to her, so we got a job from her.
Hail to ye!
I think she doesn't need... No. What can you tell me about the history of Icewind? I need to ask him questions. Show me your wares. Question to Targos. What can you tell me about the council? I'm looking for magical supplies. Do you know where I can find temple services? Oh, yeah. There ain't no temples in Targos itself, from what I'm aware. Folk here ain't got the time for the inclination to build places of worship when it's a struggle just to survive the cold. Still, I heard there's a strange fellow in the market who's a priest of some lion god. Yeah, I know that guy. So it doesn't help me. I have the materials needed for you to forge an item. I do?
Aye.
That'd be music to my ears. What do you have? That's everything. Okay, so it's not going to show up unless there's actually something there. So we kind of lied. Well, not so much lied as didn't know better. Okay, so... So I don't think these guys are going to give us any work. Maybe I should get... You know, we only upgraded like nothing. Oh, sorry, we bought a bracer and we bought a bag of holding. Is that good enough to let these guys think that we're actually know what the hell we're doing? Probably not, but let's go find out.
Pleasure to see you.
That sounded sincere. Speaker Kemp.
I greet you.
Return. Ask around for opportunity. Ask around. You return. Ask for opportunities in town. There is always work for those who can swing a sword. I want to ask some questions. There's not a lot of people to talk to about work, though. We've got a couple of jobs, but it's unclear how we're supposed to do them.
Greetings.
What do you want, stranger? Can't you see I'm busy? You're standing in the middle of the street, literally doing nothing. You're not that busy. Music merchant. We didn't talk to you yet, have we?
Hi there.
Come peruse my collection of musical instruments. Why, Storm Silverhand of Shadowdale herself is a valued customer. It's a bold claim. Shadowdale's a long way from here. Everywhere's a long way from Icewind Dale, friend. I suppose that is why it's called the Frozen Far and not the Frozen Near. Between us, I may have exaggerated slightly. I once glimpsed Storm while visiting family in Mistledale many moons ago. To the best of my knowledge, though, she has never purchased an instrument from me. Of course she hasn't. However, none other than a Volothamp Gedarm once bought a tambourine. He said he hoped to distract Elminster with it should the Sage of Shadowdale ever catch up with him. They have a strange dynamic. Show me your stuff. Loves with the Greater Minstrel. Any other songs? That's not helping me. And instruments. Only I wasn't a bard. Alright, not a bard. So, don't know who's supposed to be giving me work. Don't really... Oh, this is what the dwarf is. This is all water over here that we can't get to. Right? Looks like it's a gate to the world map. So, I'm guessing that's where we need to go. Locked. Well, that doesn't help me.
That's it! Let's get it done out there!
Very fine indeed. Parade's quite over for that, I think.
I was going to talk to him real quick and see if he's got any work for us.
Good on ya. Hello.
You know more about the threat from below the glacier. Join me. Together we can battle the threats that plague Icewind Dale. Tell me more about Nobania. See what champo goods you have available or healing. Join me. Together we can battle. Please appreciate it. But my place is here. Lord Firemane instructed me to wait you in Targos and offer what help I can to the hero of Neverwinter, but I must remain in the city. Should you require temple supplies or healing, you need not but ask. Stuff. Okay then. So, you're not going to help me. I'm supposed to find work. More specifically, where am I find work inside the city because we can't get outside, right? So... guess we try the inn again, I guess. See who's over there. I don't remember seeing anybody in there have any interest, though. See any names? Standors here, but they're not going to have any work for us.
What do you want?
The ale here is decent stuff. Gil.
Oi, what can I get ya?
Okay. What about you?
Well met.
I understand there's a bard named Sharwin staying here. Ah, the lady Sharwin is in her room. If you wait here a moment, I'll ask Bertrand to fetch her. Sharwin, where are you? There you are. Will you join us? Will we be a party of 4?
Well met.
Gimpy, it is you. I heard a rumor that the hero of Neverwinter has been spotted in Targos, but I dismissed it as nonsense. Why would you turn up here of all places when I spotted Aaron Gend and I dared hope?
Might we chat for a moment?
Why did you disappear? I know you and Lord Nasher fell out over Erebus' execution, but it was as though you vanished off the face of Faerun after your banishment. It took me quite by surprise. I grew restless and left Neverwinter soon after. What about your mother? She was sick. My mother passed away just before I left. You recall the celestial elixir you helped me create to cure her bone rot? Though I've rid her of the disease, but a heart condition claimed her soon after. At least she didn't die alone. I was with her. I like to think we made peace before the end. When the call for heroes went out from Waterdeep, I traveled to the City of Splendors with the Dalen, Linu, and Tommy. We descended the yawning portal into Undermountain. I was confident we would cut a path straight to the source of the evil beneath the city, but instead you died. All of you died. Sharwin trails off. The brash, confident bard you remember seems to have disappeared, replaced with a woman haunted by uncertainty. Instead, I was hit by an arrow while chasing a beholder. I died in that place, Gimpy. I would have remained dead, forgotten and loved. Another grisly ornament for Halaster's halls. What happened? Yet somehow you stand before me now. Somehow this all seems familiar. The Slayer of Mephistopheles brought me back. I tried to thank him, but he turned away with scarcely a word. The look in his eyes said all that needed to be said. I was weak, of no use to him. I fled back to the yawning portal. Technically, that was us, in a different body. Tell me more about the Slayer of Meph. He cut a bloody swath down to the 3rd level of Undermountain. Nothing could stand in his way. After rescuing Halaster, he defeated the drowned matriarch who called herself the Valsharess and traveled to the 9 Hells. He and Meph fought on the very streets of Waterdeep. She shakes her head. The Slayer's exploits should be the stuff of 1,000 songs, but something about him was wrong. I fear even to speak his name. He scared me. Dying terrified me. I haven't felt safe since. That doesn't sound like the Sharwin I know. We all change. Moment by moment, we are destroyed and rebuilt into different versions of ourselves. With every decision we make, every experience we undergo. I've lost everyone who was once close to me. I almost lost me. You remember I told you I wanted to be a famous bard? I was impetuous and more than a little bit arrogant. It isn't the artist that's important, not really. It's the art. The lyrics of a song can transport the listener through time to become, even fleetingly, another version of themselves. A parable that reveals the truth that lasts in eternity. That is what is important. I wanted to escape Neverwinter, escape the Waterdeep, escape the fear I felt deep within. Ever since that day in Undermountain, Icewind Dale is a land of outcasts, but also of legends. A place that welcomes anonymity, a place I could write my masterpiece. But what about you, Gimpy? Why are you here in this frozen place at the end of the world? Tell about the transpired since you woke in Lara's house. Someone did this to you. Why? An enemy, perhaps. Someone who we crossed during our time in Neverwinter? But our enemies are all dead. Dester, Mogram, Morag. It makes no sense. Sharwin takes a deep breath. Let me travel with you, Gimpy. I've hidden for too long. I'll lend you my songs and my magic just like before. I'll help you find whoever did this to you. And in the meantime, I'll compare my greatest work, the ballad. I've composed with my greatest work, the Ballad of Icewind Dale. Join me and miss your company. I'd love to join you, but you know the saying, three's a crowd. Come find me at the Luskan Arms when you're less spoiled for company. As long as we have a cleric and a rogue, I don't think we really need a bard. Do we? I'd rather have no, because when you have the rogue, we can open doors and disarm traps and stuff, and the cleric is a cleric, so cleric beats bard every day, mainly because of the healing and this magic. They're just stronger. At least as far as companions go, it seems like. So much for a job.
Well met.
Built in, during the room, something to drink. Back to room. Wish I could oblige, but the inn is full. Once the refugees start looking at you, might have to better look at the Luskan Arms. It's near the center of Targos. That's fine. Take care out there. Yeah. So it's not going to let us up. They're not going to let us upstairs, are they? Can't open it. It's not openable. Oh well. Did we talk to him? We did. What did he tell us?
My greetings to you.
Just want to talk. Whole day, and I suppose some companies welcome Would you like to trade? Do you know anything about monsters plaguing 10 towers? Oh, this guy. Something else. Who are you? So no job
Gimpy,
opportunities there.
I am sorry to say this,
Damn it.
but it is time to end the stream. Say goodbye to all of the nice people and make sure you tell them to have a great day or evening. We will see them again tomorrow.
Why, hello there.
Also, make sure to remind them to hit the follow button and visit your YouTube channel.
Okay, let's do this first. Why, hello to you, the hero of Neverwinter, if I'm not mistaken. We don't get celebrities down like you here every day. Perhaps we get to go somewhere quiet. I'd like to see what services the inn offers. Farewell. Somewhere quiet? I'm sorry, did no one tell you I was married? Besides, you're not quite my type. Celebrity only goes so far. Now, anything else I can do for you? Services the inn. Of course, please speak with my husband Callus at the bar. I wish I could take your order myself, but with all these refugees, I'm rushed off my feet, just keeping the food and drink flowing from the kitchen. Farewell. Don't be a stranger. Having a hero like you around here could only be good for business. So we think. And these guys don't have any work for us,
Wait,
right?
what can I get ya?
Nope.
What do you want?
So how the hell am I supposed to... There's no more work to find. So... I'm missing something. Which is possible, but... It's that before, I think. Lesser restoration. Oh, going that way. Oh. Ah, who are you? Vesper Gray. This looks suspicious.
Greetings and well met.
I know you, or at least I have heard of you. A monk by your description has made widows of more Luskanites than my own father. I should melt into the shadows and get as far from you as possible, yet I am intrigued. Who are you? I am the shadow in which nothing good or godly will ever grow. Some would say the same of my father and mother, but I am not one to judge. I am Vesper Gray, daughter of the pirate Blacksand Gray, and the shade of Willfleet, Marsariah Grimshaw. Tell me more about your parents. My father died before I was born. Blacksand, his ship, the Widowmaker, and his entire 140-man crew were pulled them down to a watery grave just past the witching hour of high harvest tide, heaved by a violent storm off the coast of the city of Sails. My mother, Marsariah Grimshaw, known as the Shade of Wellfleet, stood on the shore and saw the Widowmaker go under, making one final widow and taking all chance of her happiness with it. But my father gave her one last gift, a sorry one to be sure, but I was born 6 months later. That storm still rages yet in my heart, and though I do not sail the churning seas like my father, his pirate heart beats within me, and my mother's pale hand beckons me onward to the path I've chosen. I dance the song of shadows, and many a man pays for that. Wow. And many a man pays for that dance, though if few do so willingly. That's quite the story I could use in my party. An interesting offer and most unexpected. However, I work best alone. If Targos were to come under a direct threat from whatever evil stirs in the Dale, I might consider lending you my blade, but for now the answer is no. What have you heard about me? You are an interesting hero of Neverwinter. You are the hero of Neverwinter, are you not? You led the defense of the city of skilled hands against Luskin's armies. I was not part of the Doom War, but the men and women who returned to Luskin told stories of your prowess. The surviving high captains would pay dearly to see your head on a spike. Do you intend to kill me? Me? No, I have no wish to die this day. Besides, if I were to attack you, it would be from the shadows before you knew it was coming. Alright. So, no, nothing new there. So what's the point of her? Why is she here? Can you open that? Oh. Why is it a door? Or is it a jar? Looks like it's a jar. Anyway, I do need to call it a day. So, first of all, thank you all very much for coming out. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun as usual. And in case you missed it earlier, Hordes of the Underdark, we kind of tried to do the final battle against Mephistopheles, whatever his name is, which is called Meph. Unfortunately, that was never going to be a winning proposition for us, mainly because no matter, the party was, the Deacon and then one other person. In this case, it was Arabeth is what we wanted. She was supposed to tank. The problem is there's a little conversation at the start of the fight with Meph, and he basically tells Deacon and the other person in your party lies, and you basically have to convince them to stay with you. With Deacon, you get 2 tries. And because my character is not very good at persuading, because didn't do that for that character, because it was a ranger rogue, didn't really have the stuff to do that. But we weren't able to persuade him. Deacon said blah, 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 whatever. But then you get a second chance, and if you say the right thing, he stays with you. But Arabeth and who did Drow, that was with us too, that could be with us. Didn't matter what we said, we always failed, and they end up fighting for Meph, and there's no way I was going to beat. I can kill them, but I can't kill Meph at the same time. It's just not going to happen, because we lose Deacon in the process because he gets killed. And so, yeah. And didn't have the right weapons to kill him anyway, because, the main issue was my Ranger Rogue Shadow Dancer could go toe-to-toe with him. The problem is she couldn't hurt him. So it was basically chug healer potions while he's beating up on me, but I couldn't do any damage to him. And yeah, it was dumb. And it was just because using short swords, dual wielding, she is a friggin' blender, and she was killing stuff no problem, but his damage resistance was too high. We couldn't get through it. And apparently if you use acid, he doesn't have any damage reduction for, so he could do that. Unfortunately, our weapons did electrical damage, not acid, and there was no way to fix that. So, ta-da, we're here at the Doom of Icewind. So it's kind of a bummer, but that's the way it is. It's not a huge deal. And so, anyway, this Doom of Icewind is our next thing. And they're saying it's only, about 20 hours, roughly, of playtime for this. And we've already gone through, 4, I think, somewhere around 4, so we'll see. But anyway, if you're here specifically for Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, we're playing this on Sundays and Mondays for sure, and sometimes Tuesdays, depending on my mood. But definitely Sundays and Mondays. And having said that, stream schedule for the next couple of days. Tomorrow's Tuesday, but tomorrow is not Neverwinter Nights. We've got a new game entering early access called Task Force Admiral, right? I think that's it. It takes place in the Pacific during World War II. And game goes into early access tomorrow. I'm already a Kickstarter backer for it, so I've already got some time playing it. Yes, World War II. World War II. It's basically primarily about carriers. Carriers of World War II. So, again, we're playing that tomorrow. And it's the reason it's going to, because it's going into early access, they're also launching their next mission, which is the Battle of Midway, which I haven't seen yet, and I'll be playing that tomorrow. So that's that. Wednesday, though, we're back to Bannerlord, Mountain Blade 2, with the War Sales DLC. Thursday is Total War Warhammer 3, currently playing the Immortal Empires with the High Queen Khalida of the Tomb Kings. Friday is currently up in the air. Normally we'd be doing Celasta with Jeff Ho and Hurricane, but Hobo's unavailable. He's stuck in Florida, stuck in quotes. And so Jeff, Hurricane and I need to decide what we're going to do. We've trimmed it down to a couple of games, but we still have to decide. But anyway, that's Friday. Saturday is X4 Foundations with the Star Wars Interworlds mod, and then Sunday and Monday we're back here to Neverwinter Nights to continue on with the Doom of Icewind Dale. So that's it. thank you all very much for watching. Tomorrow's stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for Task Force Admiral. So, have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.